And Jehovah of armies will certainly make for all the peoples in this mountain a banquet of well-oiled dishes, a banquet of wine kept on the dregs, of well-oiled dishes filled with marrow, of wine kept on the dregs, filtered. And in this mountain he will certainly swallow up the face of the envelopment that is enveloping over all the peoples, and the woven work that is interwoven upon all the nations. He will actually swallow up death forever. And the sovereign Lord Jehovah will certainly wipe the tears from all faces and the reproach of his people. He will take away from all the earth, for Jehovah himself has spoken it. Isaiah 25, verses 6 through 8. Let's follow that with another scripture. Let's take a look at Esther chapter 1, verses 1 through 6. This is another banquet. Let's see how it compares. Now it came about in the days of Ahasuerus, that is, the Ahasuerus, who was ruling as king from India to Ethiopia over 127 jurisdictional districts, that in those days, as King Ahasuerus was sitting upon his royal throne, which was in Shushan, the castle, in the 3rd year of his reigning, he held a banquet for all his princes and his servants, the military force of Persia and Media, the nobles and the princes of the jurisdictional districts before himself, when he showed the riches of his glorious kingdom and the honor and the beauty of his greatness for many days, 180 days. And when these days had come to the full, the king held a banquet for 7 days for all the people that were found in Shushan, the castle, for the great as well as the small. In the courtyard of the garden of the king's palace, there were linen, fine cotton, and blue, and he held fast in his ropes of fine fabric and wool dyed reddish purple in silver rings and pillars of marble, couches of gold and silver upon a pavement of porphyry, and marble and pearl and black marble. Let's read a little further. It says here in verse 7, and there was a passing of wine to drink in gold vessels, and the vessels were different from one another, and the royal wine was in great quantity according to the means of the king. That's significant. That sounds that he knows how to throw an event. Even the cups were different. Why is that so important? It meant that he knew the people personally or researched them. They were his jurisdictional officers and rulers and princes, administrators, and he invited them. And he must have known something about them. Imagine having a cup with your name on it, and each cup is designed differently, different embossment in the cup, not the same. You take that home. That was really a party. And so, how does Jehovah God's party compare with that? What is Jehovah God distributing beside the food and the wine? It says, life. He will swallow up death forever. And the reproach of the people, what ails us mentally, physically, he's going to take away. All that. Lazarus didn't provide those things. Jehovah God is going to do extra for the healing, curing of the people, not just feed their bellies. It's much better. You would really want to be there for this regular event. That means that you've been allowed to continue going, perpetuate your life in wonders of Jehovah. But please don't come as a party crasher. In Matthew 22, Jesus Christ describes those who were party crashers, how they were thrown out into the darkness where the weeping and gnashing of teeth will be.